Hi, and welcome back to another Message Center update. As usual, it's me, Mark Stokes, and today we're going to be talking about Message Center 239262. This is all about enforcing mailbox receiving limits. So Microsoft's not introducing a new limit, but what they're going to do is start actually enforcing it. This is to take care of those very high volume mailboxes that some of your users might be using, or some service accounts might be using. So basically what they're doing is going to start enforcing a 3,600 messages per hour limit on mailboxes going forward. Like I say, it's not a new limit, they're just enforcing what's already been there, and this is obviously to protect the integrity of the systems for everybody across the whole organisation, so it is a useful one. Now, there's a very interesting couple of points in here that we need to pick out. The first one is if a mailbox exceeds the established limit, messages to that mailbox will be throttled. Affected mailboxes will receive an email informing them of the throttling, and senders to these mailboxes will receive a non-delivery report stating that the recipient has been getting too many messages. Now, this is important because what's going to happen is it doesn't look like the messages that exceed that 3,600 in an hour are going to be held until the next period and then released into the stream. It sounds like they're just going to be rejected, and then when the hour is up, it will start to receive email messages again. So I'm not too sure about this as a process. It would be nice if those messages were just held into the next one and then delivered, but then we start to get a progressive backup of emails waiting to come in. So that's probably going to be the limit, the reason why they've done it this way. So it is worth bearing in mind that this is going to happen. If you do have some high use mailboxes, then please do go through and check them out. There is in Exchange Admin Center, there's going to be a new report that you can go and have a look at, and this is the mailbox exceeding receiving limits report, and this will show mailboxes that have hit or are at risk of hitting the receiving limit in the last 24 hours. Microsoft also says they're not going to go and straight away enforce that limit, but they're going to start with a higher limit and then kind of bring that down gradually over time. So this should give you some ability to really interact with the most used mailboxes first, and then bring it back down to the ones that are around about that 3,600. So you do have time to bring this in and also to find different ways of managing those mailboxes. Exchange Online isn't really designed or intended to be used for service accounts and things like that for high volume. I would definitely recommend a different kind of mailer service if you are going to have that kind of volume email sent. So, any realistic user who's going to get 3,600 messages in an hour, that's just not good. So I don't think any real people are going to be affected by that. It's more those kind of service, input email addresses that we're going to have. So something to be aware of if you are an Exchange administrator. This is coming soon. If you do have those high use mailboxes, then please do make sure you start to take steps to mitigate this change now. Okay, thank you very much. That's all I've got for this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you and goodbye.